Let us take few more remote sensing interview questions and answers. First is identification of crops is affected by. Identification of crops is affected by. These are the four options for you, and you need to choose the correct answer. Can you find out the answer? The answer is all of these because the spectral characteristics of the sensor, the identification of crops, is certainly affected by the spectral characteristics of the sensor, the spatial characteristics of the sensor, and the radiometric characteristics of the sensor. The next question is, in sunlight, water rich in phytoplanktons appears. Is it red, green, brown, or blue? Okay. What could be the answer? In sunlight, water rich in phytoplanktons, they look green. Green. Next is, in semi-infinite snow albedo, this is proportional to the square root of the gain radius. In which region? These are the options for you. Now tell me the answer. Can you find out? The answer is 0.4 to 0.8 micrometer wavelength region. The semi-infinite snow albedo is proportional to the square root of the gain radius. Next is, depending upon the nature of the targeted object and the wavelength of the electromagnetic radiation incident on it, the radiation gets. These are the five options for you. Nature of the targeted object and the wavelength of the electromagnetic radiation, of course. The radiation gets what? The option is E. It may be reflected, it may be absorbed, or it may be re-radiated, or it may be transmitted through. So all of these options are true actually. Next is, which one of the following statements is correct? So these are five options for you. I want you to read all these and try to find out the correct statement. The answer is all of this because each satellite of the GPS system transmit two L-band signals, and the two L-band signals are modulated by PN, that is the pseudo random binary codes. The GPS receiver reads the specific code of the satellite. This is also true. And the PN, that is the pseudo random code, determines the time taken by the receiver to reach the receiver, which is converted into the distance. So it is the time taken of the receiving signals, and this time with the speed of light the distance can be computed. Next is, all bodies at temperature above absolute 0 degree emit electromagnetic radiation at different wavelength. Which law is this? All bodies, any body can be there, at temperature above absolute 0 emit electromagnetic radiation, and this is Planck's law. Planck's law. Next is, assuming n as the frequency of radiation and 0 as the threshold frequency and k as a constant, the energy of the photoelectrons is related by. See, n as the frequency, n is your frequency, n0 is the threshold frequency, k is constant. Now you need to tell about the energy of the photoelectrons. Which are these options correct? The answer is E is equal to k n minus n0. K n minus n0. Next is, in which part of the reflective optical infrared region, the effect of multiple leaves in vegetation canopy is maximum? Which part of reflective optical infrared region, the effect of multiple leaves in the vegetation copy is maximum? The answer is, can you give the answer? Try it. The answer is 0.7 to 1.3 micrometer region. 0.7 to 1.3 micrometer. Next question is, which one of the following statements is correct? These are five options for you. You have to find out the correct option. This one. Can you find the answer? The answer is all of these. All of these. The ratio of the permittivity of a medium and the free space is called relative permittivity. It is permittivity in books, some book it is permittivity, some use the permissibility also. So the ratio of permissivity of a medium and free space is called the relative permittivity. So relative permittivity will be equal to the ratio of permittivity in certain medium by permittivity in free space. The dielectric constant is a pure number and it has no dimensions because it is a ratio. It is a ratio. The dielectric constant of pure water is 80. This is also true. Water is 80. And the higher the dielectric constant of a medium, the poorer is its electrical conductivity. So, higher dielectric constant, poor its electrical conductivity. So, all of these are correct. Next is the energy transported by the electromagnetic wave is proportional to the energy transported by electromagnetic wave is proportional to. These are options for you. Please give the answer. The answer is the square of the altitude. The energy is proportional to the square of the altitude of the wave. Okay, and actually, let me change it. It is not the altitude. This is the when we are talking about this is what we are talking about altitude. But I'll change it to amplitude. Let it be amplitude. So it will be proportional to the amplitude. Amplitude actually, not wavelength. So which one of the following is incorrect? While passing through the atmosphere, the solar radiation does what? The answer is A, remains unaffected. Solar radiation gets unaffected. Which one of the following is incorrect? Because what happens when there are various layers of atmosphere. We have first troposphere, then we have stratosphere, and all others, I know, etc. So when the solar radiation enter inside, they get scattered, they get partially absorbed. There are various things which happen. So if you say remains unaffected, that is false. Next is the leaf area index, LAI, is, these are options for you. Give me the correct answer. The answer is one-sided leaf area per unit area of the ground. One-sided leaf area per unit area of the ground. Leaf area index. In sunlight, water poor in phytoplanktons appear what? We have seen when it is full of phytoplankton, then what happens? And in this case, it will be deep blue. If it is more, it will be green. If it is less, it will be deep blue. Next is a remote sensor photographic camera. Now this is the option for you. Does not cover which region? A remote sensor photographic camera. We are talking about photographic camera. The answer is all of the above. Responsive spectrum up to 0.9 micrometer. Do not cover shortwave infrared. Do not cover thermal IR. A remote sensor photographic camera. Next option is pick the correct statement. So you have to pick the correct answer here. I want you to read all these and tell me which is the correct one. Please read this. The answer is all of these, because for complete temporal coherence, the waves must be monochromatic. For spatial coherence, the phase difference between 2 points in space is constant with the time, and the superposition of the coherent waves produce interference. With zero phase difference, the constructive interference takes place. So all of these are correct. Next is which one of the following statements is not correct? Not correct. These are options for you. We are talking about the GIS technology. You need to find out which is not correct or incorrect. The answer is first one. GIS technology is the same as traditional mapping? No. GIS technology is a toolbox for processing maps and fundamental concepts of spatial measurement. GIS technology contains analytical capabilities for overlaying maps. GIS technology is capable to study the environmental surroundings also. With the increase of turbidity, the muddy water appears turbidity. The muddy water appears brown due to the shift of the upward radiance peak towards what? Due to the turbidity. The answer is red. It goes towards red. That is why we see it as what color? The muddy water appears to be brown. Remote sensing techniques are being usually or usefully employed for the purpose of what? This is an option for you, and I'm sure that you'll be giving the answer as D, because remote sensing techniques are being usefully employed for the purpose of improving the natural resource management, the land use, and the protection of the environment. Now, the next question for you is, which one of the following can travel through empty space? Sound waves, water waves, electromagnetic waves, spring waves. Is this your answer? C. If you have chosen C, this is the correct answer. Electromagnetic waves can travel through the empty space. Next is the main functional blocks of MSS. MSS stands for multispectral scanner. MSS stands for multispectral scanner. So, what are the main functional blocks of MSS? You have to give the correct sequence. Can you give the answer? Please try it. The answer is this one. First we have collecting optics. Then we have dispersive system. Then we have detector. And then we have the video processor. Finally we have signal conditioner. This is the MSS. Next question, pick up the correct statement from the following. So these are various options for you about the historical purview. Give the answer. The answer is all of this. Photography was developed in 1826. Balloons were used as a stable platform for aerial photography in 1903. The first aerial photography for an aircraft was made by Wright, W. Wright, in 1909 in Italy. Next is, pick up the correct statement from the following. So several options are there for you. Tell me the answer. The answer is all of the above, because electromagnetic waves is composed of electrical and magnetic field. This is correct. Electric and magnetic fields of electromagnetic wave remain mutually orthogonal and transverse to the direction of propagation. So direction, electric field, magnetic field. In the electromagnetic waves, if the electromagnetic moves in z direction, its electric vector remains in the xy plane. So this is the xy plane along any direction. Polarization defines the orientation of the field. This is also correct. So all of these are correct. Next is, the information system is the chain of the following operation. Information system. So again you have to serialize the list. Information system, can you serialize? The answer is B. 2, 1, 3, 4. That is, first of all you have planning for observation. Then you go with the collection of data. Then you analyze the data, and finally decision making process is done. Next is polarizing angle I and refractive index mu. Polarizing angle I and refractive index mu of the reflecting surface are related by which relationship? These are 4 options for you, and the answer is C. Tan I equal to mu. That is, mu equal to sin I by cos I. Next is, pick up the incorrect statement regarding the optical infrared of the electromagnetic spectrum for the following. The answer is B, SWIR, which is not at 0.7 to 1.5. So these were few questions we have taken for remote sensing. We'll be taking more. Till then, thank you so much. Take care.